Hey y'all, it's the Traveling Writer. Okay, so earlier in the month of June, I took a trip to Los Angeles. So these upcoming uploads are going to be locations either in Los Angeles or around California. So up first, Calabasas. Okay, so I stayed at the Hilton Garden Inn. Why Calabasas? We had things that we wanted to do in the Beverly Hills and Hollywood areas, which is approximately 20 to 25 miles away. Yes, when talking about Los Angeles, I'm going to talk in miles because the rumors about LA traffic are accurate. As someone who has driven in a lot of US cities, Los Angeles has such a big range of how long it'll take you to get to each location. I would say that Los Angeles traffic is definitely number one, and it's not even close. And I know it sounds like that may be an exaggeration, but you are more than welcome to see for yourself. It happened to me on the first time that I went to Los Angeles, and ever since then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna need to start staying closer to wherever I'm going to be for the duration of my trip. Okay, so while we're on the topic, let's talk about the location. Calabasas is in a mountainous area, so you can go through the mountains, which is Topanga Canyon, I think is the name of it. And that is the first way we went. We were coming from LAX and we were heading through Topanga Canyon to go to Calabasas. While it is a very scenic route, especially if you're into mountains, I personally was one and done. It is very, very, very steep. And I'm not gonna lie, it was making me a little bit nauseous. I think I just got overwhelmed by like the elevation changes. So if you are somebody like me, I would definitely avoid that route. Maybe you'll have better luck. The other way is through the Beverly Hills area. So as far as the location, around the hotel, there's a few things in walking distance. However, you will need a car. You're going to need a car in LA anyway. The only way I think that you wouldn't need a car is if you are going to downtown LA and you're only staying in downtown LA, which I do not recommend because in my opinion, there are more attractions outside of downtown LA than there are in downtown LA. So that being said, you will need a car, but if for whatever reason you don't have a car or you just want to go for a walk and just see what's around the area, there are a couple of things in walking distance. So around the hotel is a plaza. The plaza has a grocery store, and it also had mid to high-end luxury stores. So if you're into shopping, you can do that. If you need to go to a grocery store, you can do that. But it's a plaza that has quite a few options. The hotel, in my opinion, didn't get much traffic. We arrived and we were taken care of as far as check-in within a few minutes. Around the lobby, they did have places that you can sit just in case when you get there, the rooms are full and you're waiting for them to be cleaned or whatever have you. There are places that you can sit. The restaurant has things that you can order off a menu, but they also have a buffet style. I do not think it comes with your reservation. You'll have to order it per day, or maybe you can add it on at booking. I know we didn't add it. And they will make your food to order. My personal opinion of the food is it was really good. However, if you have a car, there might be places that you might want to try for breakfast or even lunch that are outside of the hotel. I always strongly suggest that because if you are visiting an area but eating at a hotel, I mean, I guess you're still getting an experience, but for me personally, I want to experience what the locals eat. I know they're not eating breakfast in a hotel, or I hope they're not eating breakfast in a hotel. So I usually will forego the hotel breakfast unless it's free. So really quick, let's go over the amenities. I won't lie, the pool was a little bit underwhelming. I mean, you guys see it, so there's not too much more to say about the pool. There was also a gym. This will definitely get the job done. I believe they had some decent equipment in there. And if I can remember correctly, they had some free weights. Okay, so one of my favorite parts, free parking. In LA, this is one of those cities where free parking, in my opinion, is hard to come across. I felt like every hotel that I looked at, they had a parking fee. And the closer that you get towards, I guess, highly populated areas or tourist attractions, I feel like the parking rate starts to become astronomical. In particularly, I found a hotel, it was super cheap. And then I looked at parking just to see where I can park the car while I stay there, and parking was $65. But this came with free parking, and it was a parking lot. So you just drive in, there was no gate or anything. You just park wherever you want, park wherever's closest to your room, and there was like a few entrances around the building. Okay, so we got through the amenities. While I have you on my line, if you want to continue to look before you book, hit that subscribe button. Okay, moving on. So let's get to the room, because we both know that is the moment that you have all been waiting patiently for. So let's chat about the room. It was a great size. There was places to sit, places to work, and of course there was a place to sleep. I was most impressed by how clean everything was. Although not new, this hotel could definitely pass for it. Favorite parts about the room: the beds were comfortable and it did not feel crammed in there. Let's move to the bathroom. The bathroom was simple but effective. It was a pretty standard bathroom, but everything was clean. It didn't feel crammed. It was spacious. And overall, I just genuinely loved this room. So of course, we have to give it a rating. For this, I would give it a 4 out of 5. It definitely was a nice hotel. It wasn't the newest hotel, but it served its purpose. It was very clean, great staff. The only ding I will give it, if you will, is it is an area that, like I said, is not highly populated. So that being said, there's not a lot of things around it. That's not a problem, because that's why you have the car and the free parking. But I just want to let you know that location definitely is for hotel only. Well, if you appreciate the tour, hit that like button. And if you want to see more content like this, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Again, we're going to be covering California. We got a couple of hotel tours. In the shorts, I'm uploading restaurants that I go to, tourist attractions like the Last Bookstore. Make sure you check out the shorts, and I will see you in the next video. Till next time.